right now.
Skyroff,
Chose to go for Skyroff instead. So they're playing this farming.
Although he might be in some trouble top lane, maybe just dead, as Tims will blow him up there. Got a little bit too close, KP, and Tims kind of just difference here. You know, we were more concerned about an early strong start for Meepo. First blood does not bode very well there. Careful here, Carlo's also gonna go. Okay, either. I don't know if going for right click is the best idea. He's going to get skewered under tower now. This is just going to be a death from Bosku, and one, honestly, John, that he didn't need to take.
Lich, maybe at this point you might even just consider playing the lane. Super passive, tried to stack up. They are getting good aggression up top, again pressuring Palos. So using this...
There will hold him in place, but the slow is Palos ticking down. Blood Grenade defensively used, but Scorched Earth, is it enough damage? Palos just out of range here. Just barely kept alive. KP gets him with the Chain Lightning. However, Tims is dying to Carlo. Gets off one last auto attack. That is enough damage, but now KP giving chase here. He's got plenty of mana as well to continue the Chain Lightnings. And he'll get this kill come hell or high water. Down goes Carlo.
That is a lot of kills to feed out to KP. He's doing a fantastic job of managing top, pushing that advantage, knowing that the Meepo is just rolled well for Execration. Again, just down to rough lanes. Even Raven's having better time, some aggression down here.
That was a perfectly timed interrupt there on the skewer. Tino did not get the mobility back. Even through the Vanguard, they managed to kill him. And probably the least exciting of the runes. Oh, well, that is, unless you just blink right on in. Nice Sonic Wave here does... Oh, wow, what was that? I don't know what Bob bounced off. It must have been some terrain there on the stairs. Bosku, though, in some trouble. Finds himself directly in the pinball zone and killed off. Ooh, the dodge! No way! Bob said it's actually one of the most exciting runes as Tim's unable to connect on the blast off. It's incredible. Only Cuckoo to die there, and what might have otherwise been at least a one-for-one trade. Careful top lane. They're going to try and go on to KP now, who does have Vanguard on the way, but Tino, he's going to end up skewering him back away from the courier. Vanguard still gets delivered. We'll see if that makes any of a difference. Not at all, as Bob TP's in to collect the kill using the swashbuckle.
That's big. KP's been allowed to get well.
Revenge kills. Palos in a lot of trouble, and yep, just lots of AoE damage, more than sufficient. He's going to go down.
It's a back and forth. I feel like you still gain more for killing off KP in terms of net worth, and if you look at the kill summaries, it is. With the fight summary,
this is aggressive, Bob. They knew he was nearby because of how much XP they were leeching. Heads up play there from Blacklist Rivalry. Carlo should be a very nice +1. A little maiden dessert for you, why not? Carlo's out of mana. Don't think it's going to matter. So we'll go ahead and pop the wand to commit for the kill.
I think this is the timing they need to hit. Plus the 2 supports, you've got enough control. If there are more heroes who are in it though, I think Blacklist just went out. Like, this 3-man rotation's really more of a single target pick-off lineup.
What did KP do with the Ring of Health, by the way? Because he had oh, hold on. We'll get back to that right now. Big ulti coming out. Carl's still alive, and just barely, because Carlo's just out of range. The Doom as well condemns Bob. A bit unlucky there for the meta. I thought that Quap was dead to rights, just out of range. Although Blacklist Rivalry are looking to slam the door shut here. They did just see the swashbuckle get used, as well as shield crash. Yep, immediately in with the stun. We'll see if they can burst him before he gets off the Rolling Thunder. Sinister Gaze. They have the Quap ulti and will commit it. Finding a maiden in the mid, says she's going to let go of the freezing field. Stunned up immediately by Raven, but it's Carl who collects the kill. They want one more. That's Shanks. KP actually still has the Chain Lightning. That damage is sufficient, though, with 4 enemy heroes here. Shanks is going to be encircled and killed off, stunned here. Then in the meantime, I think creeps actually are after him. Carlo thought about chasing, but will think better of it. Doesn't know what's waiting for him in the fog of war. The Doom immediately onto Tino. Follow-up stun as well. The War Stomp, making sure they keep their distance, though, because Bob is going to be rolling around behind them. KP gets the kill. There's the Chain Frost. Only bounces a handful of times. Tim's keeping himself alive with the mech. Nearly enough healing, but Bob eventually has got the damage for him. Blacklist Rivalry chasing underneath the ward of Execration, but they've got the vision now, and the stuns, and the damage there as Bob is cleaved through clean. But Palos with 3 Meepos now, thrice the damage for him. He's going to be able to get a big kill onto Carl at 600 gold just for him, 1,000 for the team overall. Bosku maybe next as the poofs absolutely decimate him. That's a 2 for 3. I mean, kind of tough fight for you to swallow if you're exec relatively quickly. We'll see what they can catch as for now, Bosku taken on a trip. Oh no, but he lets loose now on the Chain Frost. Those are some big bounces, but a lot of tanky heroes, and now a creep wave to absorb the damage. It looks like it barely did anything.
But it's also just damage across each Meepo, not bursting one down, so you don't really care about that too much. And It's still a strong point for Blacklist. This is the time though where you start to get a little bit scared of what Execration can bring out. Blink's coming out next for Palos.
Yep.
Tino is going for the full pipe.
He has his Blink now as well, and he's on to one.
The Mega Meepo.
The Mega Meepo. They have tuned the Mega Meepo with 3,000 HP. Big RP onto 4. Sets up Bob for the roll of a lifetime here. The skewer, Sonic Wave, everything is getting thrown out, but Raven is the last one standing here. Execration are going to be wiped here one by one. So they're on to Bob. Shanks doing what he can from the sideline, but Raven is eating good here. A +2 as he's going to kill onto Bob. Seems like Carl's going to make it out alive despite that little bird chasing him down, and it turns into a full team wipe despite what looked like a minute ready to go on in. But Roche falling quickly. There's going to be the Chemical Rage used as well. Bob revving up the engine. In he goes. Roche finds a bash, so Carl's going to be the one to pick up the Aegis. And for now, both teams seeming, no, KP's in. He wants to find a target. Raven as well. Throws the Unstable Concoction. That's Carlo dead. Execration now. They're looking for a way out of this one. Over the land bridge they go with, what's that? The Balder, isn't it? From surprised Execration thought they could do it that quickly, honestly. I didn't know if maybe this is some Meepo strat. Well, certainly a Meepo strat is killing supports for free unless they counter-initiate on you. That's a lot of damage. And Raven goes in the RP, not saving Palos. And in fact, it might still just condemn Tino. Trying to TP out of this one, but Sonic Wave cuts him down. What in the world? Bosku actually creating space. Look at that. There's a Doom as well. They've managed to find Bob farming in the jungle. KP is going to be able to just kind of walk him down. Tier 2 tower, be damned, and as do you, Bob.
I mean, they're on points, Blacklist comparison.
It's like a solo kill item, because I can imagine that's really good with Ancient Seal into Mystic Flare, lots of slows, but doesn't end up being that powerful. KP's in. He wants to Doom a Meepo. He's been silenced, though. Let's see if he still wants to drop the Doom. Indeed, he will. I think it's a Mega Meepo, though, isn't it? He is a tanky boy, 3,500 HP. Do they have the damage now? Carl's in. War Stomps as well, doing everything they can to try and get the kill here on Apollos as they're going to get the BKB off on a Raven right after he's RP'd. But Apollos, he's been exploded. He's dead and out of the fight. Carl held on to the Sonic Wave entirely for that, and now Execration trying to bail out of this fight. Shanks with only 4 stacks of Shield of the Scion, not nearly enough to save him here. And that's 2 heroes dead. But it was funny, we were talking earlier, I was convinced Blacklist Rivalry were going to have damage issues getting through the Mega Meepo, getting through the Magnus, getting through this Rolling Thunder Pango. It has not been the case. Carl blinks up with the vision, sees Apollos here. Apollos calls in reinforcements on the Meepo. Seems like they're going to try and make a play now. In they go. A skewer back is going to cannot put Raven out of position, but there's going to be a Doom and just a dead Palos as well. That just absolutely unleashes Raven. Picks up the kill there. I didn't quite see what happened to the Meepo. Seems like he just kind of got doomed and focused, didn't he?
Yeah, he just kind of melted. Like, it looked like just one hit kind of killed him off.
I think that was 4 stacks of Shield of the Scion aren't going to save Shanks. Down he goes. Bob, he can't even get off the darn Rolling Thunder before he's Sonic Waved and blown up. This one might be over. I think this one's too far gone. 27K?
This is a rough one to stomach. You know, you get your pocket pick Meepo. Yeah. You feel like it's a good game. Palos has delivered spectacular performances on Meepo. They picked it into the Doom as well, but this might be a moment. There's no Aegis here on Raven. He's going to try and fight through this one. Chemical Rage axes. The damage is too high. The Doom as well. They found Apollos. He's turned to a Mega Meepo. There's going to be at least the RP, so Palos is safe and sound for now, as Carl's going to have to buy back. Freezing Field. They're throwing everything they have at the Raven, but a big old blast off from the Meepo finds 2. That's going to be Tino down. The dime back as well immediately for Carlo, as Bob doing what he can, trying to pick off the stragglers here, but he can barely catch Tim's here once on the stun, twice as well, but just where's the follow-up damage? KP threatening to drop another Doom here with the refresher, but Oz already done so. Bob being controlled. Raven and company turn as Palos, who's bought back, is now going to be caught by the Sinister Gaze. Raven letting loose into him. That's a dig out from the Meepo, so it saves him momentarily. But for how much longer? I mean, this is just unsustainable, Jonathan. It's not. Mega Meepo's still there. It's kind of funny.
KP, he has absolutely no chill, and now that it's Shanks, because he's dead. That's Megas. Oh, no, it's not. They still have the bottom bears.
Yeah, they still have one way. But affected, I'm not sure. It's a really strange
That's
thing.
A really good. It might just crash the game. Maybe that's the way that Execration.
There you go. That's the win condition.
Yep.
Crash the server.
Crash the server. Raven just beating into your tier 3 tower now. Did not take the Chemical Rage base attack time, by the way. Oh, they're looking for the counter initiation, but Cuckoo there in time with the save. It's not his fault this time around. Tino, just nothing he could do. Bob is at least delaying this, but just doing that here as Raven immediately gets back to work. It's going to be a Mystic Flare now on top of Boss Q. They might be able to get through him, but he's already let loose here on the Chain Frost. Look at the damage, it's done. Sonic Wave to follow. GG, throw the towel. It's getting too ugly. They just styled on them, John.
41-11 from Blacklist, beating up a team that, you know, they've been going to majors the past 2 tours. They've surprised us, especially I think in Tour 2 was the biggest surprise for me watching them, considering, again, their performances on lands have been a little bit lackluster. But you have high hopes for Execration, right? You're like, all right, they're not doing well in majors, but when they come back to see they look like a solid team, this is not looking like the Execration from the last 2 tours right now.